Hello fellow Planeswalkers, you are here with me, Jesse, the Lost Planeswalker. Today I will be discussing one of the new card types in the latest Unset, Attractions. Unfinity is a set based around a space carnival that brings joy all over the galaxy. An important part of carnivals are the different attractions you visit, with various different games to play. Attractions are a new type of artifact that can be created by casting creature or sorcery spells. Before the game begins, each player may create a singleton sideboard of attractions to be used in the match. In Eternal formats, your sideboard of attractions must be a minimum of 10 cards. In a draft format, you need a minimum of 3 attractions. There are 35 different attractions in total, and 22 of them are playable in Eternal formats. While there are 35 different attractions, each attraction has multiple different versions and flavor text. This can lead to many different strategies when building your deck. Attractions can be created from casting creature and sorcery spells. Cards like Deadbeat Attendant and Coming Attraction have the text, Open an Attraction. You reveal the top card of your attraction deck and put the attraction into play. Your attraction deck should be shuffled at the beginning of each match. You have no limit to the number of attractions you can have on the battlefield at a single time. Whether you have 1 or 35, fun will occur. On the lower right-hand side of attractions, there are numbers bubbled 1 through 6. Each attraction has between 2 to 4 of the bubbled numbers highlighted on each of the cards. 1 is not highlighted on any of the cards, and 6 is highlighted on all the cards. After you have an attraction on the battlefield and you start your first main phase, you roll a die. Attractions occur at the same time a saga would activate. If the result is one of the highlighted numbers on the attraction, you may visit the attraction. You will continue to roll a die at the beginning of your first main phase, as long as you control an attraction. When visiting an attraction, you will follow whatever the card text tells you to do. For example, Fortune Teller says, visit, scry 1. Kitty Coaster says, visit, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And Log Flume says, visit, choose up to 4 creatures you control. Those creatures jump into a log until the end of the turn. In addition, there are cards like Command Performance that have you visit your attractions when cast. Attractions have varying levels of benefits and complexity. While there are attractions that only have you visit when you roll the highlighted number, there are 10 attractions that have you complete a task before you can collect your prize. Attractions like Squirrel Stack have you visit. You have 5 seconds to stack dice on top of one another. If you stack at least 5 dice, claim the prize. And the prize is, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token for each die you stack above the 4th. Then sacrifice Squirrel Stack and open an attraction. After the prize is collected, each of the 10 attractions have you sacrifice the attraction and bring a new one into play. An important note about attractions is, after they are destroyed, they do not enter the graveyard with your other cards. Attractions have their own graveyard called the junkyard. Attractions do not return from the junkyard once they are destroyed. So if an attraction is essential for a certain strategy, then keeping them safe might be a priority. There are 25 different creature and sorcery cards that interact with attractions. There are 2 white cards, 5 blue cards, 12 black cards, 3 red cards, and 6 green cards. Black and green are the primary attraction colors, and blue as a close third. Attractions, while not always predictable, are able to provide players with powerful tools. Some examples of rewards you can receive from visiting attractions are getting tickets for stickers, making creature tokens, placing counters on creatures, making treasure tokens, drawing cards, and much more. Attractions are playable in Eternal formats and provide players with a new element to work into their decks. Attractions are colorless artifacts and allow you to stack them however you like. Decks that benefit from creature tokens can add cards that make creature tokens. Decks that are counters based can benefit from counter attractions. Some attractions that perform more color specific actions can now be put into your attraction deck. If you want to draw cards, there are attractions for it. If you want to buff your creatures, there are attractions for that. While there aren't attractions for everything, they can allow for many interesting Magic games to come. Thank you all for watching. I hope I helped with any questions you may have had. If you have any ideas for ways to use attractions, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe and leave a like. I'll see you around, Planeswalkers.